Hi. Don't come on that side because you're going to be seen. So come right here. Press that. Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I don't know why I still cannot go live on IG. And I actually practice. I don't know. I don't like all these changes. I like things to work the way that they've been working. Period. I don't know why. I don't know how. And the thing is, no matter what I do, it don't work. So welcome to On Live with Kiana Dancie. Today is going to be an amazing day. Despite whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through, today is going to be fantastic. So let's just say, we're still trying to work on the Instagram. I don't know why. Oh, it's there. Oh, thank you. All right. So I don't know. That just took too many tries. Oh my God. Come on in. Hello. Welcome. Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so hi again. Welcome to On Live with Kiana Dancie. Today is going to be an amazing day. I know I had to start up again, honey, but eventually all this is going to be in sync. But I just want y'all to know your girl is struggling with these new updates to Instagram. Literally, I don't know how to go live on Instagram, but my mother do. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, hey y'all, hi. Oh my God, I have so much to talk to you guys about, honey. We are 6 days away from the election. 6 days away. Have you voted? Please, have you voted? Please tell me that you have voted. Please do not wait. Do not wait. You guys know that these people are being very petty, honey. They are cheating. They're trying to steal this election. So I need you guys to know, do not wait to vote. So if you can, do what you can, make a plan, call a friend, bring a friend, do not wait. Because what you don't want to happen is you sitting around looking crazy, trying to figure out, oh, I didn't vote yet. Right. And then the line is 100 miles long and now you mad. Hey, y'all. All right, so right now I'm coming to you guys from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter. Hey, and it's going down. And I just really want y'all to know that I am so grateful that you guys came to hang out with me again. Was it quick in DeKalb County? Oh, good. I'm hoping you voted right. Okay, good. Yes, I love it. Now, as we've already discussed, we're 6 days. 6 days to the election. And when I tell y'all want to know who the fool in the news was today. Fools in the news. The fool in the news for today. Y'all ready? Give me some drums. The fools in the news today was Jared Kushner. Now, many of you guys may not know who this is, but this is Ivanka Trump's husband. And a little bit about him, honey. His father was a crook for racketeering. He was in prison. And so they dug him up and found his son because I guess he was worthy and had a coin. But yes, the son's father was in jail. And I'm not saying that the son is a crook because his daddy was a crook. I'm only saying, the fruit don't fall real far from the tree. It don't. But let me tell you what this man said today. White House advisor Jared Kushner described Black America's issues with inequality and racism as complaining in an interview on Monday. It was actually Monday. This man said, I don't know how many of y'all out there are Black, but those who are Black, we are just complaining. Should we be grateful for the little bit that you have given us, a little crumbs, the little opportunities you have given us? Should we be grateful, sir? Should we be grateful? We're good enough to basically have your children because there's a lot of mixed babies out here. Okay, we're good enough to feed your babies because a lot of them babies was fed from mama's teeth. Okay, a lot, not mine, but somebody's grandmama fed somebody's grandmama, great grandmama. Somebody has fed some white babies off of her milk. We're good enough for that. We're good enough to cook your food. We're good enough to wash your clothes, take care of your house, and all those things. But you don't want us to complain about nothing else. No opportunities that we feel like we deserve. Nothing that we feel like we need or want. Oh, no, you cannot complain. So he actually said that because we are complaining or stating the obvious that racism is an issue still, inequality is an issue still. It is a complaint. Black America is complaining. So in essence, he's saying, shut up and be grateful. Oh, Kushner, is that what you want the folk to do? Is to shut up and be grateful? I find this to be very tone deaf. I find this to be very inconsiderate. I find it to be downright nasty. And I also, you know, it really makes me mad. It makes me very angry that you could actually open up your mouth and say, stop complaining. Okay. Well, he's going to be the fools in the news. He said, thing we've seen in the Black community, which is mostly Democrat. He said on Fox and Friends, the president's news station, is that the President Trump policies are the policies that can help people break out of the problems that they're complaining about. But he can't want them to be successful more than they want to be successful. So he feels the thing. He seems to feel like, I said that a little backwards, but he feels like the president wants us to be want us to be more successful than we want to be successful ourselves. Now, does that make sense? Do y'all really think that we want to rely on we don't want to rely on the system? The system ain't never did nothing for us. Hand us a few coins, provided us a few food stamps here, a voucher there, a voucher that requires you to not have a man in your house. So, okay, we're gonna help you stay in this little broken down, raggedy apartment, but don't have no man in this house trying to help you get ahead. Okay, a mess. So he's gonna be our fools in the news today. Fools in the news. Now, I don't know. I think, all of these people who are running behind Trump, I'm very curious. Oh, and some cheese, honey. Cheese. The people actually gave people cheese and thought. All right. Last week, Jennifer Aniston asked her followers to not, hear me out, not vote for Kanye West during the 2020 presidential election. So Kanye responded as he does. Wow. That Rogan interview got him shook. Let's go. Kanye posted a screenshot of the Vanity Fair article titled, Jennifer Aniston endorses Joe Biden, tells fans it's not funny to vote for Kanye. All right, let me explain this, y'all. If y'all not fully aware of this, voting for Kanye splits the vote. Voting for Kanye is a distraction. Voting for Kanye is not funny. It's not cute. It's not acceptable. And it does not help at all. So let's just be clear. If you don't want to vote for Biden and you don't want to vote for Trump, if you vote for Kanye, you may as well vote for Trump. You got it? What will Kanye do? Just out of pure curiosity. What would Kanye do? Hey, Katrina. Girl, we need to talk. What would Kanye do for your world, your life? He has built a multi-million, I would even say billion, I don't know. Him and his wife, they built a phenomenal business together. But that don't mean he know how to do it. Clearly, we've seen that just because you know how to make money for yourself don't mean you know how to make money for everybody else. Look at Trump. Trump is supposed to have been a successful businessman. Has it been proven? No. Now, why do people keep saying that Trump is a successful businessman? Hi, Bianca. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure why people keep saying this. Every business he's ever been in, he's filed bankruptcy. I don't know if that makes him smart or dumb. We're not going to get into that. I'm just going to say this. No. I don't want my president to have filed bankruptcy multiple times. Because here's the thing about bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is supposed to help you get out of a tight, basically. You're in a situation and you want to keep all of your belongings. You're telling your creditors, hey, I can't afford to pay you, but I need to keep my house. Now, in essence, on one end, some people say filing bankruptcy makes you smart. Possibly. But I'm going to say this. If you have to continue to do it over and over and over and over and over and over again, something about your business practices are not right. They're not right. I don't like it. It's fine. My mother said She came in here to tell, my mother is my producer. She come in here and say, you can tell that you're looking at two cameras. If I look here, they're going to know I'm not looking there. It happens, honey. Hey, y'all. So just so y'all know, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And producer Mama Dancie don't like it. All right. Kushner said Trump will take over the... Okay, listen to this. Let me tell you another piece of foolishness that Kushner said. The man said Trump will take over from the doctors. Who? Who finna listen to the doctors? I'm not finna listen to Kushner or Trump. I'm gonna listen to the doctors. If Dr. Now I always mess up this man's name, and I hear it all day long because I don't do nothing but listen to the news. Dr. Fauci, whatever his name is. If he didn't say it, we not doing it. I don't trust you at all. What I look like listening to Trump? Put all the devices behind a glass teleprompter. Thanks, friend. Y'all, listen, I'm at my mom. This is not a studio. I mean, it's okay. We're operating from home. It's all right. I appreciate it. One day we're gonna get up out of these. Look, we're gonna get out of these houses, and we're gonna. Maybe not. We might be chilling at the house forever, ever. Because it's outside. The Rona is out there, and I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like the Rona. I don't want to play with it. They only like $40, Miss Dancie. Okay, child. Well, send me one, and I'll cash app you the money because I don't know where to get it from. Okay, but I got $40. I just don't know where to get it. I love you, friend. All right, so let's talk about the next thing. Now, okay. As I told y'all, Kanye he's touched. Now we've lost Kanye a long time ago. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was losing his mother or if it was getting hooked up with Kim. I don't know what happened. But yeah, let me move my pen. I forgot. Y'all know how I do. It be business up top, party on the bottom. Anyway, so I don't know what happened. Here's the thing. We know Kanye is not the same Kanye. My address, 2909 Lawrenceville Highway. Post my, go to my website. It's for my fan club. It's on there, KianaDancie.com. Thank you so much. Go to my website, KianaDancie.com. It's under there for a fan club. And I literally, child, I be in there checking my mail myself sometimes. So I am not finna vote for. So someone just asked me, let me finish this thought about Kanye, then we'll talk about 50. All right, for the record, Kanye, we lost him a long time ago. We don't know who. That's not the same Kanye that came out of the high school dropout, college dropout, whatever it was, dropout. That ain't the same Kanye. Those are not the same people. Kanye we looking at today, he look gone, eyes glassy. He on some kind of medicine, or maybe not. I don't know. Whatever it is, that's not the same Kanye. Y'all remember Kanye was dope. Remember? Now, I'm not saying he's not still great. He's an amazing artist. But something's not there. Something's not connecting. And I don't know. I don't know if it's them or the loss of his mother. But either way, I'm sure that they have had some sort of impact. And it has had some sort of impact on him because he is not the same. So let's talk about 50 real quick. Child. 50. Now, y'all know 50 petty. So I'm not finna fool with him too much. Now, I ain't about to go in on him. But I will tell you this about 50. 50 said that Trump was going to pay him $500,000 to vote for him. Now, 50 said that he was bankrupt. Now, I don't believe that. See, again, let me tell you something. When anytime someone says they're bankrupt, that don't mean they're broke. It don't mean they broke. It just means that they don't have the money that they would have had maybe prior, or they're not in a position where they want to pay their creditors, and their money is not the same. But 50 ain't our broke. 50 still got a coin. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing really well. You see the ladies he got around him. 50 ain't broke. But 50, I don't know if he could have used that $500,000. I don't know either. I don't know. But all money ain't good money. So the man said that he was going to pay 50 $500,000 to vote for him. Well, 50 changed his mind, decided he didn't want to vote for Trump. Now he voting for Biden, which I can appreciate a lot. But I don't understand. Even what's the man name? the God said, I have an issue with that name, calling a man the God. But anyway, the God said he can't vote for racism and bigotry. And I agree. As outward and openly and forward and just straight on, just dead direct. There's no hiding it. We know Trump is, in fact, a racist. And he only like you if you're famous black, or if you're rich black, or if you can benefit him black. He ain't really out here trying to fool with us. If he ain't calling Kiana Dancie down to the White House at all. He not calling Panda Man CPS down to the White House, not at all. He not calling Bianca down to the White House, not at all. So he not fooling with regular black folks. Only people who can benefit him. All right. Do you think Trump and Biden is us picking the lesser of the two evils? I don't trust either of them. What do you think? Biden didn't move me either. Even though I'm going to vote for him, I would love your analysis. Okay. I will tell you this. There's never going to be a perfect candidate. It's just not. And if ever you find yourself in a situation where you have to make a decision between the two, just like with everything, you have to. This is what I've been saying. Whatever speaks to your soul, whatever makes sense to you. I understand there's a lot of things about both candidates to question. But on the Trump side, there's way more things that I did not agree with. I'm talking about way more. So maybe if it was like one or two things from Biden that I didn't necessarily like or didn't hear exactly that I needed to hear from him, Trump had 1,000 things. The fact that he is, not only is he a crook, he is clearly some sort of pedophile. There is something happening that there is something that we do not know about Trump. Okay. As soon as he's out of office, somebody, if it's not Putin, the state of New York is coming for him. There are some issues with his taxes. Who do he owe? Why don't we see his taxes? I feel like there should be nothing about our president that we do not know. We knew everything about Barack Obama. We knew who his mama, his daddy. They went all the way to the village. They wanted to see where the man's family came from in the village, who ain't got nothing to do with being an American citizen, which they questioned that too. Are you really an American citizen? Why, sir? Because he's black? And, I'm one of those people, and I know oftentimes people say this. I'm one of those black Americans that feel like if you have a mixed parent, you're not just black, you're mixed. And I get it. White people, the white race, Caucasian people back in the day, if you had one black parent or 1% black blood or whatever, they deemed you all black. If I had a white mom or a white dad, I'm not going to denounce one of my parents. So he's a mixed breed. But anyway, y'all want to call the man black, he black. Okay, fine. He is black. I accept it. I love him, and he's ours. But my issue with that is, why did I'm talking about, ran him through the cold, everything. We needed to know everything about Barack Obama. Why don't we know everything about Trump? Who did the man owe? Why does he have a secret bank account in China? Why? And why didn't we know about that? Why are we just now knowing about it? So what are these, what is he in cahoots with Russia? Like, talk to us about that. What do we not know? What do we not know? So, a lot of times people was really complaining. Do you feel that it's not coming up with the 94 crime bill? Okay. So let's talk about that. The crime bill, and I said that yesterday. I'm not sure if you was on here yesterday, but I do understand how you can be frustrated, especially being a black man, and how you can feel some kind of way about voting for Biden. And he actually voted for the crime bill. But let me explain something to you and everybody that's listening. During those times, there was a whole lot of things going on in the black community. And I actually said this yesterday. We have got to start self-policing. Stop leaning on the police to come take care of our problems. As you know, when they don't come to de-escalate. They come to kill and destroy like the enemy does. Now, I'm not going to say that every police is a bad police, but I am going to tell you, every time we call, there's a higher percentage of one of us not going home to the house. We're either going to go away in a body bag, or we're going to go to the morgue. And the issue with that is, had we learned how to take care of our own business, you know how your mama used to say, stop putting don't put the family business in the streets. Well, that's what we need to do. We need to learn how to take care of our business at home. So back to this crime bill. When that crime bill was put in act, it was because There was a lot of things going on in our community, and our community was the one, our people were the ones who was calling the police. It was Big Mama, it was Pop, it was old girl who was getting her butt beat by whoever, it was old boy who was fighting whoever, it was somebody else calling the police. The only reason that there could be a crime bill written that affect us is because somebody called the police, and the stats show that there's more police coming to that community, period. And also, he did say it was a mistake. It was a mistake. So that too tells me a lot. When a person is able to say, I made a mistake, whereas Trump don't make no mistakes. Trump don't make no mistakes. He don't own up to nothing. He only want the good things. And that's not a leader. You cannot lead a country or even lead a classroom if you're not willing to be held accountable, if you're not willing to own up to your mistakes. So he ignored the failures, but he only wants to own successes. That's not a good leader. That says a lot about your character. So the man said it was a mistake. And in all honesty, even when he said it was super predators, 9 times out of 10, probably the people that he's calling super predators probably were super predators. I need a charger for my phone, y'all. Somebody. So I'm just trying to tell you, and I don't necessarily agree with it. I am saying that I can understand how that could happen. Was there some racism that came in play? Absolutely. There's racism every day. I would never forget when my mom got her house built. When she got her house built, the lady charged my mother more money as a down payment, and I forget the fee that's called, but my mom ended up paying double. Why? Because she was Black and the woman didn't want her in that community. So the thing is, we're always going to be held to a different standard. But guess what? We have learned how to operate under those standards, those different standards, those higher, that more pressure. But is it fair? No, it's not pressure. I mean, it's not fair, but it is what it is. So I definitely agree with you with some people may have some trouble with voting for him. But if you're looking at the situation that we're dealing with right now, you got to this apricot orange got to get out, period. And then I also will say this. If you don't see something in a person that you if you don't see something in a person that you want to vote for, if you don't see it, if there's no leaders that you feel that you want to vote for, guess what? You can always run. Stop complaining. You can run. You can do what you got to do. Put in the work and run. And get in position to be a leader. Trump can't leave his house after child. Melania about to leave that man. She about to go. If he don't know that by now, he about to go. Because I need you to do that.
Watching you have with me anyway.
Hold on, y'all. That's shade. My people are watching.
No. No, I'm talking about this.
Oh, okay. I had to plug up my phone, y'all. And my mother's so shady. I'm over here playing with her. And she say, ain't nobody watching you but me. Isn't that shade? Okay. Anyway, I got to hear them. Okay. Anyway, so my point is, I done lost my train of thought fooling with my mama. But listen, so let me tell y'all this. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, I'm mad at you. Shaq and I used to be really good friends. I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to call him. My mother is shady boots, ain't she? Oh, she's so shady boots. Okay. What do you think about the nominee for the Supreme Court justice? I think it's BS. I think they forced it for a reason. And this is why it's so important that we vote. So things like that matters. Let me explain to you real quickly before I talk about Shaq. The reason why that Supreme Court justice is a problem is because she's a conservative. And now the conservatives have the majority on the bench. And the problem with that is she leans into, she don't believe in abortion. She don't believe in even IVF. Now, this lady got 7 kids, 5 that she birthed on her own, 2 that she adopted from Haiti. Okay. So that means if a 30 or 40 or 50-year-old or even a 20-year-old is having troubles having a baby, she don't believe in IVF. So that means that you could possibly not have the opportunity to become a mother because they're working towards making it illegal. Illegal. And then also, why do people all in my uterus? Why? Why are you making so many decisions for my uterus? Okay, you may not necessarily believe that abortion is the right thing for you. You may feel like abortion is a sin for you. But guess what? You would never have to go talk to the maker. You would never have to go talk to God about my sins. Ever. So why are you worried about it? But see, one of my very favorite comedians, George Carlin, said this, and I need to watch this again. He said conservatives are so occupied and they care so much about your baby when it's in the womb. It's the baby, it's a baby, it's a baby. It's a baby, it's a baby, it's a baby. Don't kill the babies, don't kill the babies until the baby's born. Then they don't want to feed it, they don't want to house it, they don't want to educate it. That's your child, that's your child. Now I had the baby, you gonna help me raise the baby? Are you gonna help me feed the baby? Now that means even if you get pregnant, you cannot have an abortion. I'm sorry, if you get pregnant by a rape, if you get raped, you cannot have an abortion. So you want me to have a rapist baby? Oh, well, what if I'm just not a good mother? I read an article today about a man and a woman who starved their 5-year-old. The child, now again, it was written, I don't know how this is possible, but the child weighed 7 pounds. Horrible. The child weighs 7 pounds. The people are still in jail here in Georgia. The child died the next day. The child was dropped off to the hospital, and the next day the child died. Bless her heart. I feel like why even have the baby if you're not going to take care of the baby? Why put that baby through that kind of pain and agony if you don't want the child? But I'm not, and that's, I don't know the whole story, but I'm just saying some people are just shouldn't be parents. They just should not be parents. And then also, Barack Obama tried to put, to fill a justice 11 months before the election. 11 months. And they kept saying, no, absolutely not. We're in the middle of an election and they pushed that through. So there's something up with that. So let me get back on track because my team gonna be mad if I don't hit these points. Shaquille O'Neal, good friend of mine. Haven't spoken to him in a while. Well, he was a good friend of mine. Let's say that because I haven't spoken to him in a while. And typically, you talk to your friends often. Shaq, I don't know what y'all at him. At Shaq right now. Because I'm trying to figure out why haven't I talked to you, sir? You ain't called and checked on me. Okay, anyway. Shaquille O'Neal, after exercising his right to vote earlier this month, former NBA star Shaquille O'Neal admitted that he just voted for the first time ever. Ever? Shaq, ever? Y'all make sure y'all at him. Ever. First time voting ever in the 2020 presidential election, despite using his vote to enact change. Shaq's mother was not happy to hear that this was her son's first time voting. Shaq, you didn't even vote for Barack Obama? Like, at all? That disappoints me. That makes me sad. Because you are in a position to make a change. Not only that, when I tell you the reason why voting is so important, it affects, and I'm not saying it affects everybody. Let's just be clear. But Black men, it affects you more than anything. Because listen, okay, so you need to be voting for your sheriffs, your attorney generals, your commissioners, the presidents, all these things matter. You know what? Your state reps, all these people make laws. All these people make laws that affect you. So you got some crazy sheriff and you ain't vote, but he could take, and a lot of times people don't even vote for the sheriff because you don't go and vote. So this crazy sheriff just sits there because nobody's contesting his seat. We need to vote. When I say vote for your HOA, vote for your PTA, vote for your attorney generals, vote. Shaq revealed that his mother, Lucille O'Neal, was disappointed hearing that her son had never made it to the polls to vote. I don't have any excuses. I didn't have time. That's a bad excuse. My mom was disappointed, O'Neal said, but this year I made time. I mean, really, Shaq? Things come and go and flow and go with you. So why wouldn't you just say, I gotta vote? I know Sunday, I get it, but I'm trying to tell you, this is the thing. If it wasn't important, they wouldn't be doing so much to try to stop us from voting. They are literally trying to steal this election. Fake ballot boxes. They're rejecting ballots that are being mailed in. They are closing down polling stations. If they wanted you to vote, they wouldn't make it so hard. If it wasn't a reason to vote, they wouldn't make it so hard. So that's just like, okay, so let me give you a perfect example that I know. Somebody on this live has stood in the line for some sneakers. Somebody on this live has stood in line for some tennis shoes at the Foot Locker. You hear me? So you stood in line for some sneakers at the Foot Locker. The sneakers are one of a kind. They only got 100 pair of sneakers. And they sending 10 to, let's say, Atlanta. So you take your crazy tail down to the Foot Locker at 3 o'clock in the morning and camp out for these 10 pair of sneakers. You and 800 other people standing in line. Now, it's only 10 pair. So that means you, if you're not in that first 10 slot, you're not going to get them. But somebody still get up and stand in line at number 11. Somebody still get up and stand in line for number 12. You know why? Because it's important to them. Somebody said, I want these sneakers and these sneakers. Now, whether you wear the sneakers yourself or you try to sell the sneakers, at the end of the day, you deem this that important. Now, Nike only dropped, what I say, 100 pair of sneakers. Why did they do that? They wanted you to really want these sneakers. So my point of bringing that up and using that example is just this. It's important. It's sexy to say, oh, I have these pair of sneakers. I stood in line. If it's so important for you to stand in line for them sneakers, why you ain't going to stand in line to vote? The people want, it's something that they don't want you to have. They don't want to, they want us to not go. They want us to believe that our vote don't matter, but your vote do matter. John Lewis seat for Warner. I thought he was running for the Senate. I appreciate your info. Always keep it. Thank you. Absolutely. Yes. John Lewis's seat is up for is being special election. Warnock is for that seat. So if you're here in Georgia, vote. Raphael Warnock. You're absolutely right. Okay. You got to vote. I hope I didn't confuse y'all with my little analogy, but my point is, if you can stand in line for some sneakers, you can stand in line to vote, period. And if it wasn't important, guess what they would? They wouldn't try to prevent you from voting. They wouldn't burn the ballots. They wouldn't shut down polling stations and put up fake boxes and all these. The man lied. The man lied. Ain't nothing coming out that man's mouth truthful. Okay. 20 former U.S. attorneys who were appointed and served under Republican presidents as far back as Dwight Eisenhower. How old is he? Announced on Tuesday that they endorsement for Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. We firmly believe that Vice President Joe Biden is a candidate who can and will provide the leadership we need to refocus the Justice Department of the cause of impartial justice and to address the deep-seated societal issues that are rolling our country, today. I don't know if that's supposed to be rolling or ruining. According to a statement from 20 former U.S. attorneys, we give him our strongest endorsement, and we hereby announce that we will be voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris serve as the next president and vice president of the United States. To serve as the next president and vice president of the United States. Come on. I keep telling y'all, if y'all don't vote for nobody, if you feel like you can't vote for Biden, vote for Harris. Vote for her. Because at the end of the day, child, black women gonna get it done. Because a lot of black men are not voting for whatever reason. Y'all don't see the issue. Y'all don't see the importance. And I keep trying to tell y'all, if anybody's gonna be affected by these laws, it's y'all. Because y'all cute when y'all 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Y'all cute. But when you grown and you got hair on your chin and your balls, you a problem. Oh, you a problem. You a problem come 10. You a problem come 10. They killed that baby with a fake toy gun. They shot him. So you are a problem. You need to make sure you vote people. And then guess what? People keep saying Joe Biden don't have a black initiative. Yes, he do. Go to the website. Go to this website. Read it. And guess what? If you don't see something there that moves you, call your state reps. Matter of fact, if you vote, hold everybody accountable. All right. 2020 election. Yeah, they spending big money on this. Big money. The 2020 election is estimated to cost $14 billion. Child, $14 billion? How much that could have did some... We didn't even have to have all this. We could have just kicked... Trump was impeached. Why we just didn't keep him impeached on all levels? Because, you know, he was only impeached. Anyway, we could have impeached him, moved him out. But the problem is, had we impeached him, and we would have been stuck with, what's the boy name? Pence. And that's a whole nother problem. Pence don't believe in science. So we would have had some troubles there anyway. But anyway, I was going to say, we didn't have to spend that $14 billion. They could have divided that $14 billion up and gave us all to the black folks for reparations. That's what it is. Okay. Anyway, spending by candidates and groups for the 2020 election is expected to reach $14 billion, according to a new estimate by the Center of Responsive Politics, making it the most expensive election in U.S. history. The presidential election alone is expected to cost $6.6 billion, up from $2.4 billion in 2016. Oh, the people trying. We got to get him out. We got to get this man out. So here's my thing. I'm going to tell you, I need you guys to vote. I need you to take a friend to vote, bring a friend to vote, take someone to vote with you. Don't go to the polls by yourself. Don't go to those polls by yourself. Take somebody with you. You know why? Because it's important. Because it's important enough to bring a friend. Make this a whole social event. You and your girlfriends meet at the poll. You and your homeboys, y'all stroll to the polls, put on your mask, put your little sticker on, go vote, eat, have a drink, boom, 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 whatever. That's a reason to celebrate. You voted. Okay. Let me see something. My phone telling me it didn't plug up. Sorry. Okay. I want to also say this real quickly. In a tape interview on April 18th, this is another Fools in the News statement. I think I told y'all this, but I'm going to say it again because it's important. Kushner told legendary journalist Bob Woodward. Now, I'm not endorsing most books, but I'm going to tell you, this book is a book we need to go buy. Bob Woodward. Okay. Bob Woodward. Y'all know in that book, Trump told that man that he knew about the virus in January, but he didn't tell us. Okay. So in the book, Bob Woodward got a lot of things from Trump. So go ahead and buy that book, child, or download it. I think I might have it. If you want it, send it to me. I mean, send me a message. I'll send it to you. Because I got the tea. Anyway, so Kushner said, getting the country back from the doctors. I want to make sure I address this again. He also proclaimed that the U.S. was moving swiftly through the panic phase and pain phase and the pandemic, and the country was at the beginning of the comeback phase. How, Sway? How are we coming back when all the numbers in 39 states are on the upswing? It's a tick. Like people sick. People are still sick while Trump is running around from state to state to state to state, hosting these super spreaders. Now, this is what I don't know. I have not concluded, and I won't say. I don't know if the man had the virus or not. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. If he did, he should go to jail for potentially exposing people. Because if somebody was to have exposed you to AIDS knowingly, guess what? They go to jail. You can kill me. Now, what's the difference between AIDS and Corona? Guess what? AIDS is a whole pill. Now, you can live off AIDS for 20 years. Corona, you can be dead in 2 weeks. Who's okay with this? And then Pence has been exposed. 5 people in his cabinet and his on his staff have been exposed. Oh, no, actually not exposed, have been tested positive, who come down positive with the virus. And this man's still roaming around the country, exposing the people. Okay. All right. But he's not quarantining. Per CDC, he should be taking 14 days off since he has been exposed, and he is not. So what I find to be very interesting is these white folks don't think, I mean, they I'm not saying it ain't all white people who support them, and we know that. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, why would you go stand in front of him? And he's sick. Both of them. Why? I don't know. I'm just so bothered by it. I don't know. I hate it, and I'm disgusted by it. But here's what we need to do. Again, I'm gonna remind you of a couple things. I need you guys to vote. I need you to also go if you can. I want you, and I know you guys are getting the emails. We're all tired of it, but let's do one more thing. Let's do one big hoorah. If we all can, let's just donate a little $5 to the Biden Harris ticket. Everybody get $5, and I'm not getting paid to tell nobody this, but I just want to make sure we get everything that we need to get these people in the White House. If you don't have $5, donate $1. Do what you can. Give $1 and donate, and make sure that you are taking a friend when you go vote. Don't go down to them polls by yourself. Okay, what did Katrina say? And don't just check a box. Know who's running for local elections and resolutions as well. Absolutely, research it. There was 2 or 3 things on our here in Georgia that the language was so complicated you didn't even know what they was talking about. See, that's another thing. They write the language so hard to understand. If you don't have a basic education, not even a basic, you have to have a college degree to read some of these laws. Because I was like, what are they talking about? Okay. So yes, but again, at this time, Miss Mapp, I know you don't want to hear this, but my right now is vote blue no matter who. We need to fill up the Senate all the way down. Goodbye. Get out. So we need to go. You can go, absolutely. You can go see a sample ballot online. So whatever county you in, Google what is on my ballot for my company. For my county. So go see it. But again, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't got time for it, if you're going to vote tomorrow and you ain't got time to do it tonight, vote blue all the way down. Vote blue no matter who, because we got to flip the Senate. We got to get these people out of here. And then after we flip the Senate, we go ahead and write some letters, start holding these people accountable. What you going to do? You say you're going to legalize marijuana and expunge their record? Do it. We waiting. We need to have some reparations talks. When is the people going to give me my mule? My mule. I want my mule. Matter of fact, I said yesterday, you ain't got to give me no mule. I don't want no mule. You know what I want? I want a thoroughbred. Give me my horse. Because I want a horse. I don't want the mule. Keep the mule. Give me my horse. And my 40. Right, he didn't quarantine. He's a super spreader all over the place, coughing and spitting, mouth all wet. Somebody going to be sick. And if they okay with being sick, fine with me. I don't care. But let me tell you, let me go over these couple things with you real quickly. I actually misplaced my notes. But I'm gonna just remind you guys this. Make sure you take someone with you to vote. Take someone, like I said, Mustangs. Come on. Yes. So I can breed them. All right. So take some friends with you to go vote. Take your kids so they can see you vote. I think it's important that your children see you activate and use your voice to vote. Show them how it works. Make it important. Let them know that you are a citizen. You deserve the right to vote. So many people keep asking, why do you vote? Why do you vote? I vote because my great-great-grandmother was told that she never would vote. I vote because my grandmother was told she shouldn't vote. I vote because somebody didn't want my mama to vote. So I vote. I vote to get on their nerves, and you should do the same, period. Okay. I want to make sure you guys know we need to get liquid, become financially savvy, get you some money, get you some cash, have some money in the household so that if anything goes haywire, some things go down, we got some money in the house, have some cash in the house, because if the ATM goes down, guess what? You can't go to the store with a debit card if you ain't got no cash. If the ATM machines are down, you gotta have some money. Okay, the other thing I want to make sure you do, store up. Make sure you get some water, get some paper towels, get your tissue, get some beans, get some rice, get a freezer. Freezers were really, really hard to come by a couple months ago. Get you a freezer. Store chicken, beef, whatever it is that you eat. You want to have it just in case when this second, because they're already saying it's a potential shutdown. If we have to shut down, you be ready. 50 pounds of rice from Costco's. Get it. All right. You want to make sure you also make sure you're ready. Okay, so when I say this, don't judge me, but I'm telling you right now, arm yourself. I'm not saying when you go get you a gun, buy you a gun, but I'm just going to get you a gun and you willy-nilly in the streets with a gun. No, get a license to carry, because you already know they're looking for a reason to bother you. Get a license to carry, and then from there, learn how to shoot. Okay. All right, y'all. I said I'm going to be done every day at 8:45, and I'm a minute shy. I love you. I'm so happy you guys are here. I appreciate you so much. I love you, love you, love you. Let me say this. I'll be remiss if I didn't tell you this. No matter what you've been going through, no matter how hard life looks for you, and no matter how difficult things have been for you recently or lately, or yesterday or today, just know that things will change. God still has you. And no matter how hard you, listen, no matter how hard you think your life is, before it's all over, it might get harder. But trust me, he has not forgotten about you. No matter how many times you done messed up. Honey, I done made so many mistakes, and God reminds me every day he still loves me. So I want you to know this. Despite, yes, go practice. Despite whatever you've been going through, no matter how your life look, things will change. God has his hand on you and your life still. Be careful. Know that I love you. And don't forget, no matter how many times you fall, you will always have the opportunity to get up. He loves you and he will always, always, always receive you. I love you and I got to go. All right. So come see me tomorrow. We on day 6. Tomorrow we got 5 more days to the countdown. And honey, we're not going to be here on the actual day because I'm going to be glued to CNN. Yes, I watch CNN and MSN. Okay, anyway. So y'all, just come see me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. I'll see you. I have your shirt ready to do. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Y'all just go to my website. I got the fan club thing situation is there. I go pick up my mail. I love y'all. I gotta go. Bye.